All right, so in the examples we're going to talk about here, the first one we talk about here is we're now going to try and identify what the two missing angles are for each of these. Any missing angles that have a number in that angle are what we're trying to solve for. For number one, okay, we know a few things. Let's write it down. We know that 125, right, and angle 1 are what? Back to your note page. So 125 is here, angle 1 is here. If we look here, what's similar to that situation? I'm seeing A and E. So they're corresponding angles. And remember that corresponding is congruent, meaning that the measurement of angle 125 is what? The measurement of angle 1 is what? 125. 125. Very good. Okay. We also know, okay, that angle 2 and 125 degrees, those two angles are a linear pair, i.e. they're supplementary. They're linear because they're on the same side along the transversal, right? Okay, but they're inside the parallel lines, which means what do those angles have to equal to? 180, right? So that means that they're supplementary. I'm just going to put sup for short, S-U-P-P, dot. This means supplementary for short, okay? That means that I can state that 125 plus the measurement of angle 2 equals 180 degrees. The measurement of angle 2 will then equal what? What's 180 minus 125? All right, I'm going to give you guys a shortcut on how to figure that out fast. Round it up so you're dealing with you're dealing with zeros in the end. Make 125 temporary 130. Okay? 180 minus 130 is what? 50. Then add 5 back to it. 55. There's your answer. See how I did that? Just a little arithmetic for you guys. A little arithmetic trick. I'm trying to say that 5 times fast. Yikes.
What is that word underneath 125 degrees and angle 1?
Where?
Beneath 125 degrees and angle 1.
Right here?
No.
Oh, here. Yeah. Corresponding congruent. All right. Now, because we can see almost all of these, I'm going to keep going here.
What's there a Y? Oh, it's a G.
It's a G, yep. Okay. All right, number 3. All right, hush. Number 3. So, for this one, we have literally 2 parallel lines. This is a four-sided polygon, isn't it? All the angles are 360. So the inside angles right here have to equal what? 180. Right? I'm going to 3 instead of 2 first, sorry. So for number 3, which means we're using here is same side. They use the word int for short. Interior angles, which are supplementary. S-U-P-P for short for sup. That means that I can state and set these two equal together, add these two together, set them equal to 180. So I can say x plus x minus 26 equals 180. Add 26 to both sides. Add these x's together. I get 2x equals 206. Divide by 2. And I get x equals 103. So my answer for x is 103. So it would be 103 degrees here. And then 103 minus 26. 13 minus that would be 7. 8 minus 2 would be, hold on, would be 67 degrees. Now, for number 5, okay, we've got two angles. They are inside the parallel lines, and they're on opposite sides of the transversal, meaning they are same side interior angles, which means they are also supplementary. All right? Again, simple algebra for this one. You're going to take 3x minus 44 plus x minus 24 equals 180. Okay? You're going to combine like terms. Okay? You're going to get 4x minus 68 equals 180. Add 68 to both sides. All right, and you get 4x equals 248. Okay? Divide by 4. Divide by 4. We get x equals 62. Okay? Then you'd plug that back in, and when you did, you would get over here 142 degrees and 38 degrees. All right, for number 2, shh. Okay, keep it down. Number 2. All right, for this one, they're interior, but they're on opposite sides of the transversal. Again, okay? So for this one, it's alternate interior angles. Okay. Now, a small correction I want to make on this last one. I accidentally said they're also on the opposite side of this one. They're on the same side. I can't remember if I did. I just want to clarify. The arrow is pointing to this angle, not the one underneath here. So just to clarify for number 5, I apologize. All right. Now, for number 2. Shh. Number 2. All right. We know that this angle is congruent to this angle, which means we can just set them equal to each other, okay? Remember, congruency in terms of geometric figure leads to equality in numerics, or equal, okay? Remember that from yesterday, our last video, okay? Which means what we first need to do is solve for x. We're going to do x plus 15 equals 2x minus 30. Add 30 to both sides. We get 2x equals 206. I'm going to... Oh, I just looked at the wrong one on my notes. Oops! Crud. And I left the whiteout over there. All right, well, let's cross this out. Okay, so that should give me then x plus 45 equals 2x. Subtract x from both sides. And I get 45 equals x. Okay? Now, from there, so we know that x equals 45. We then set both sections of this. We plug it into here. So x plus 15 is 60 degrees. 2 times 45 is 90. Minus 30 is 60 degrees. And they better be the same. If you plug it in and don't get the same angle, you messed up somewhere. Double check your work. All right? Now, I'm going to move this over so we can get 4. Let's see if we can get 6 in there too. Great. All right, now, for number 4, there's all kinds of stuff going on. Oh, boy. Okay? We'll come back to 4. I want to do 6 first. It's faster. Okay? All right, so we're going to do number 6 first. Now, number 6, we have 2 parallel lines here. And we have an angle 7x and x divided by 2. Now, here's the thing. These guys, if you need to expand this out, just because this isn't a full transversal line, and these don't keep going on and on forever, doesn't mean that they can't be used. If you add those little annotations on there, guess what? Same side interior, supplementary. SISS. Okay? So they're same, or SSI, sorry. Same side interior, supplementary. Okay? Which means that x divided by 2 plus 7x equals 180. We got to add some fractions. We're really going back to it. If you want to take the shortcut out of that, you can just basically say 7.5x equals 180. Divide by 7.5. You should get x equals 24. Plugging 24 back into these guys, 7 times 24 is 168. And 24 divided by 2 is 12. If you add these two angles together, you will get 180. And that's how you can check it. All right, so got 3x plus 34, 3a minus 35. We've got a lot of different angles going on. Let's identify the portions of this mess. And these is just tip of the iceberg. Some of these are going to get even bigger. Okay? So, we have two things going on. The first thing we have, I'll write it down here, is alternate exterior angles. We also have corresponding angles. Okay? Both of which are congruent. Now, that means that for this one, we know that this angle is congruent to this angle, and we know that these angles are congruent to this angle. Sorry, that angle is congruent to that angle. So we could set some things equal to. Okay? So for the alternate exterior, we have 3x plus 34 equals 5x. Simplify that out, we get we're going to subtract 3x from both sides. We get 34 equals 2x. So that means 17 equals x there. For y, remember, these are in terms of y, so they're not going to be the same variable. Okay? You got 3y minus 35 equals 2y. See here, subtract 3y from both sides. You get negative 35 equals negative 1y. Divide by negative 1. And I get 35 equals y. Plugging those values back in above. For this one, you plug in 17 for these x's. You should get 85 for this one and 85 for that one. They are congruent after all. The other one, you plug in 35 and a 2. That gives you 70. So that means this is also 70. And that's your final answer for 4. Okay, you guys do have homework. Make sure you do that. Good luck.